fuck with that. Tell me to pull up with that. Just wanna have fun with that. He can't get enough of that. He wanna fuck with that. Tell me to pull up with that. He can't get enough of that. Damn. He wanna fuck with that.
YouTube. Oh my goodness. I know already. I did bad. I left y'all hanging for 2 years. But I'm back. I'm back. I hope that y'all like the new intro. We coming with brand new content. So please, if you tuned in with me before, make sure to stay tuned in with me now. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit those post notification bells, and let's just get straight into the video. So as you can see by the title, we're doing a story time on why I am done smoking weed. If you was rocking with me before, then you know I went down this journey. So I'll give a little backstory. I started my YouTube channel originally to help motivate myself and you guys to stop smoking weed. But life happens. Life happens, okay? But life also humbles you. Always remember that. So, fast forward, yes, I did start smoking again. I went through a very sad moment in my life. I lost a very close friend of mine, and that was my way to cope. And just on top of just work stress, y'all know how it goes already. More or less, time has changed. A lot of things has changed. I was here 2 years ago in this room just visiting. Now I'm here in this room to stay. I just moved from New York to Delaware. There's been a lot of adjusting going on. But just to catch you guys up, let's get straight into what led me to not smoking weed for real. All right, y'all. So I want to say sometime back in March. No, I'm lying. May. Sometime back in May. I was smoking heavy around this time. Like, if I want to be real honest with myself, I was getting hot, okay? Like it's nobody's business. And this is when life humbled me. So, more or less, I was with a few friends, you know, and I got some weed from somebody who I never caught from a day in my life. Red flag, number 1. Okay? Even if you trust your weed, man, know what you're getting at all times. So, I got some weed from somebody I normally don't cop from. I smelled it. Everything was packaged nicely. Nothing looked weird or suspicious. So, I carried on about my day. I get back to my friend's house. Our other friends are there. My nails were too long to roll up. And I felt like it was going to take me forever. So, I had one of my other friends roll up. Cool. As they rolling up, you know, we're all smoking. Just a regular little safe. Nothing crazy. So, we also had some drinks, and this could have played in the midst of what had happened, but I know my body, and y'all know how it goes when you just know and you in tune with your body. So it was very late. I had to work the next day, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a cab home. I really don't care at this point. I'm smacked. I'm lit. I'm ready to crash out, and I want some fried chicken. That's how I felt. Those were my exact feelings. So I get in the Uber. I'm cool. First off, whole time that I was siphoning with my friends and everything, I was cool. Like, I felt good. I was great. Until I stepped outside and got into the cab. I'm only about maybe 7 minutes into my cab ride. Meanwhile, it takes me about 30 minutes to get home from my friend's house. And all of a sudden, I just feel real closed in. And then I start feeling my chest hurt. Like, I can literally feel my chest tightening and hurting me. So I'm trying to breathe in and out. I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm thinking it's just one of those little panic attacks. Maybe I just got too high.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Right? Now, I put down the window a little bit. Try to let the air hit me. Try to just, relax. The pain is increasing in my chest. And I'm like, oh no. Okay. I'm all right. So I'm saying that to myself. And I'm like, overly thinking. I'm having legit 15 thoughts per second. And all of them were negative. Like, so now, I guess my Uber driver caught my drift because he see me opening the window, closing the window, breathing in, breathing out, breathing hard, holding my chest, looking everywhere, panicking. Panicking. I kid you not. I've had panic attacks before. I've explained that in my previous videos from years ago. But bruh, this was the one that humbled me and had me praying to God in the back of the cab. I kid you not. The first thing I did, I thought it was over for me. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. My chest kept hurting. I could barely breathe. And the thoughts that were racing in my head, I was over it. I'm like, oh, Father God, please. I won't smoke no more. If this is your way of trying to separate me from the weed, I'll let you do it. Just please take this feeling away from me, Father God. Oh, please, Lord, please. Yo, but let me tell you something. The Lord answered my prayers. Oh, glory be to God. Because I kid you not. From that day, and this is somewhat like a testimony, and from that day, I did not pick up a blunt ever again. The cravings weren't even all that bad. You know what's funny? I got home that night. I laid down. And when I woke up that next morning, I said, I am done. I am finished. I don't want no parts with that ever again. And I take full accountability from not knowing who I got my weed from. That's one. And yeah, I can't, there's nothing else I can really say that can put into perspective as to why I panicked that way that I did. But it happened for a reason, and it led me up to this point to come back on YouTube and update y'all. And it's been the most liberating 4 months clean that I've felt in so long. And I'm just so happy to be at this state. So y'all may be wondering, like, would I ever smoke ever again? Hell no. I don't want to ever feel like that again. Like, this weed nowadays is just too strong, too powerful for me. So I made my chart to keep me posted and to keep me on track the same way I did before in my previous videos. And as y'all can see here, we are 4 months locked in from May 16 all the way to September 27th. You could tell because it looked dusty. I even did a at-home drug test. Y'all remember in one of my previous videos I did it and it was still testing positive, even though I was 60 days clean? Baby, look at that. Ooh, okay. I'll insert a picture, but trust, it's 2 lines on that thing right there. I will insert a picture. So, what's the changes? What's new? What's it giving? First and foremost, I feel great. I feel so clear-minded. I gained some weight. And not to mention, I'm just so much more energized and encouraged to do more on my own. Like, I was definitely back in a lazy mindset while I was smoking. Like, I did not care to go outside. I barely wanted to go outside. When I started smoking weed, I was getting up and going to buy food. No more ordering, no more Uber Eats, no more trying to just stay in the bed and wait for my food to come to me. it was like just so life-changing, and it also led me into my spiritual journey. I believe that God truly answered my prayer and stayed with me on this journey. It must have been some type of spiritual warfare going on in that very moment that I was panicking, because I felt like I was being tugged at, and it was just so hard for me to relax. But glory be to God, I am here. I feel healthier. I feel just so much better about myself, and I look forward to the future of knowing that I don't have no more distractions. I don't have to worry about coming out of my pocket for no weed. I ain't making the next man rich. Plus, I moved from New York, so that temptation is not really as much. You know, it's just a liberating feeling. Some advice I can give, though. If you're in the middle of deciding whether or not you want to stop smoking weed, really think hard about how it's affecting you. What aspects you want to improve on that you feel that the weed is affecting you, and is it worth continuing to do for you? If you can afford it, if it's not interfering with your bills, if it's not interfering with your money, then by all means. And disclaimer, I have nothing against weed. I don't. I just know that it is not for me. 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 So have a real talk with yourself and be super truthful and honest with yourself about this next step, because it is not easy. Okay? I have not had one normal dream yet. All my dreams are psychotic. They're weird. They're so strange. Like super, super strange. So just be prepared to be dreaming so much vividly. You're definitely going to have night sweats as you're trying to get proper rest, because there's the sleep you take when after you smoke a blunt, and then there's proper rest where you're like really forcing yourself to go to sleep. Be prepared, because it ain't easy, honey. But it's very liberating. And you're going to feel so good about yourself and so proud. Even if you commit to a month clean, give yourself that break, that time to just be able to breathe, live reality, live your real life. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your all into the blunt if you're in that mindset of wanting to quit. Give yourself a chance. I don't care if it's a week. I don't care if it's 3 days. I don't care if it's a month. Give yourself a chance, because that addictive mindset is very real. Okay. 1 second.